But according to the Olympics official website, Team USA's win over Japan only drew 13,040 fans, which was the lowest attended game among the opening 6 matchups in group play.
In a post-game interview, Reese expressed frustration with what she perceived as preferential treatment toward Clarke. "It feels like Caitlin gets all the attention and praise while the rest of us work just as hard," Reese remarked. "I'm tired of being overlooked. We all contribute to the team's success."
Not Aaron Rodgers was out here tweeting today, damn near demanding an investigation about why she wasn't on there.
What?
I bet Wilds, we'll see if I'm right, that there will be a Caitlin Clarke related question at a White House press conference this week, because this has become culture war, because everything God knows must be culture war.
She got the call on the bus and she texted me to let me know, and I just tried to keep her spirits. I mean, the thing she said was, "Hey coach, they woke a monster," which I thought was awesome.
The official announcement has not been made by USA Basketball, so it'd be premature for me to have any conversations about any player or anything until I see that announcement. It is getting at this point. So I think we mirror what's happening, obviously in the WNBA, and I think hopefully this team can uphold sort of the culture and the level of success and compete. And but I don't necessarily know that this team is going to be the team that changes things. I think we're continuing to, be on that upward trajectory, and this team has absolutely been a part of that.
We gotta go to break, and we didn't necessarily go there. Maybe we should. There are so many layers in this conversation around the way that it's being discussed. No. And yes, Shannon, I know y'all are gonna say and Stephen A, I know you just shared that you have talked about the WNBA on your program too. You guys may not have said everybody, have laid the groundwork for Caitlin Clarke to come in and now take it to the next level. That's all I'm saying in these conversations. Kennedy Carter's behavior is not indicative of the entire league. We are still talking about competition where you are allowed to get a little extra elbow in if you are competing and do it within the parameters of the game. The game is physical. Caitlin is helping to grow the league. These women understand that, but she cannot be babied as a rookie. That's all I'm at.
Who talks about the WNBA? Who talks about women? Who talk about women's sports more than First Take?
Stephen A, respectfully, with your platform, you could have been doing this 3 years ago if you wanted to.
Wow, look at this.
Wow.
All right, we got to go.
Not only did this year's WNBA All-Star Game set a record with 3.4 million views, an increase of over 300% from the 2023 game, but the top 12 WNBA broadcasts this season have all been Fever games. Top 12. On top of that, the Fever lead the WNBA in attendance at over 16,000 fans per game. The rookie in the WNBA wasn't playing bad, but wasn't playing like she's playing now. If we had to do it all over again, the way that she's playing, she would be in really high consideration of making the team, because she's playing head and shoulders above a lot of people. It's hard to argue the impact Clarke has had on both ratings and attendance for the WNBA. Nevertheless, for Team USA's game, rife with stars, expected to blow out their competition, they drew the worst crowd. Lowest attendance of the Olympics. It's about competition. It's about competition. It's about competition, right? Right? How does it feel, Team USA, to have 6 games, 4 of them drew over 20,000? And the one that did it still drew 2,000 more than you. See, we want to act like marketing and business don't play a role in all of this. Have you ever been to the Olympics? Do you know they'll remove you from events if they have a sponsorship deal with Coca-Cola and you drinking a Pepsi? I would know. I've been to 2 of them. I covered the Olympics in Sydney, Australia in 2000. I covered it in Athens, Greece in 2004. I would know. I never once said that Caitlin Clarke should have been on the team ahead of the 12 people selected ahead of her because of basketball. I said marketing matters in everything. Promotion matters in everything. And you're not going to get around that. That is what I said. It made things happen. Then she would have drawn excitement and eyeballs, and people the world over would have been watching her, which would have assisted in the elevation of the WNBA brand, which would have benefited everybody. But you didn't care. Far be it for you to pay attention to all of that. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Team USA drawing the least amount of attendance? China and Serbia and Puerto Rico and them getting better ratings than you? Getting better attendance numbers than you? Really? Really? Marketing matters. Promotion matters. But y'all wanted to ignore your boy Stephen A. And now look, lowest attendance.
Because in the end, they're gonna do the right thing. The right people that's supposed to be on there are on there. And she'll go in next time around, 2028. She'll go again later on down the line. It's not that big of a deal, it really isn't. I think we putting a lot on it that she didn't make the team.
Would NBC have preferred she make the team? Well, sure, because Paul did make one interesting point. He just flat out said, if she's on the team, I'm gonna watch every game. Right. And if she's not, I might watch. You know, like, okay, I get it. Because that might be how a lot of people will view this. And they're fringy, new fans, newbies, you know. Okay, I got that. I'm just relieved for her that she didn't make it, because the resentment for her would have tripled or quadrupled or sextupled or it would have been hell hath no fury like Caitlin Clarke being shooed into the Olympic team, because it would have been wrong.
Yeah.
Janae, can I say this? Can I go?
Who is a
Janae.
fan? Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to say this, and then I'm going to be done. And I'm going to let you and Andrea take it over from here. Every woman that's on this team, the 12 women that were selected, are very, very deserving. To make a long story short, and I'm sorry that I went long and I was very, very passionate, I believe that the U.S. women's basketball team missed a golden opportunity to bring their most marketable player and have her on the biggest stage for the world to see. That is my only point. I'm sorry that I was passionate and I brought a lot of other topics into this to make my point. I believe the biggest woman star basketball player in the world, as far as eyes and far as dollars, would have been a big help to women's basketball. That's it. Y'all take it over from here.
Totally disagree. Totally disagree. I think it's one of the dumbest moves that the WNBA has ever done, right? Now, you talked about the 12 best players. She is not one of those. I will say that. Caitlin Clarke is not one of those, for sure, right now. Mm-hmm. But when you look at this, the Olympic team, the 12 best women go over and play in the Olympics, right? They're, if I'm not mistaken, they won 7 in a row.
7 gold medals in a row.
7 gold medals in a row. So winning ain't really that. No. Y'all ain't tripping about the winning part. Y'all gonna do that. But when you talk about growing this game, right? Angel Reese said that it's 2 of them that's grew the game, but I would say really Caitlin has really grew the game. So if you look at the NBA, you look at the NFL, one thing they want to do is they market. They want to make more money. How do you do that, right? You make the game a little safer so players are always playing, right? And the other thing is you go out to different countries to get this going, right? Same thing with the Dream Team back in the day, right? It was Michael Jordan, he was the big name and all that, and he started developing the whole game a certain way across the country. So you look at Caitlin, it's like, yo, this is the biggest player we have in basketball ever. We're not saying the best, but the biggest. Yeah. So now when people are tuning in to watch these games, it's not just me talking, it's all the numbers. From going from 4,000 people going to 17,000 average the attendance. Yeah. Talking about the viewerships. They average like 2 million viewers every time they play. So now you take the biggest draw of WNBA basketball players, you take her away to replace her with who? For who? Why? So now people that was watching before, are they gonna watch again?
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure to press the bell icon to get more videos like this one.